Oh my God.
No, no problem.
What? Are they gonna? I don't want to touch them.
No problem.
Don't fear.
I don't like chickens. I don't like anything that flaps.
It will not.
It will though. I just saw it flap. It will flap. It will flap. Let's get over it. Get over it. Get over it. No, not the chicken again. Not that. No, God. I'm closing my eyes. No. What now? I feel dirtier than I did before. I had a shower this morning. What are you doing to me?
Finally back inside, where I began to suspect they weren't taking it seriously.
Why are you scared?
Just water.
You're spitting on me.
Just one.
This is obviously some kind of joke.
It's not.
He is. Let's put he is.
It is water.
Yes, from his mouth. Yeah, good. How long before I like girls?
When when they work on you, seeing things that it is working on you, then you see it, your heart, it is changed.
Whew. Thank you for your help.
My previous
and I'll just wait and see what happens, eh? All right. Cheers. Thank you, everyone.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Bye. Great, so I've been beaten with a chicken, spat at a few times, and I might start liking girls soon. Who knows? Could happen any time. Just have to wait and see, won't we?
Unsurprisingly, as I left, I got the feeling this treatment might not work. But it did get me thinking about why Uganda is so homophobic. Ugandans claim being gay is somehow un-African and not natural to their society. A society which, according to an academic we spoke to, is very, very macho and feels threatened if your sexuality doesn't conform. And the more the gay community has come out, the more violent their reaction against them has been. But ironically, in the past, most African cultures tolerated homosexuality, and the rampant homophobia seen today is a relatively recent phenomenon. In Western countries, it was the young who led the fight against homophobia. So is that where the hope lies in Uganda? I organised a chat at a local high school to find out.
Hi everyone, I'm Scott.
Hi.
What are your views on homosexuality, on gay people?
We don't support gayism in Africa. We think it's really evil because Africans, we really want our culture, we maintain it. We want to promote the African culture.
Most of our youth in Uganda today have coped up with Western culture, which is not good at all.
That's where they get the idea to be gay?
Yes.
So for Rihanna, like this video of DMO. Okay, young girls, they like that video because they see two girls, they were kissing, doing their shit there, so they copy it.
So if they see Rihanna kissing a girl in the video for Ti Amo, some people will copy that.
Yeah.
But where do you get your views from? You know what you think about homosexualities. Where does that come from?
I think the pastors.
It teaches about morals. You know, you shouldn't go against what maybe the Bible says or what you're not supposed to do.
So you all get your views from different pastors, ministers?
Yeah.
Yes? And parents?
Yeah.
We also get our views like from the teachers and it teaches that homosexuality is wrong.
It's so wrong.
It's wrong.
No.
Okay, in the UK and in America, gay people have rights. They can get married, they can live together. What do you think about that?
Sodom and Gomorrah were punished and Babylon was destroyed because of gay, right? Now, I believe USA and UK, maybe soon they'll be destroyed.
No. It's very dangerous to be gay here, isn't it? I just feel really depressed now. Really, really the most depressed I've felt since I've been here. Because they're the younger generation, I really thought that they would have a different view, and they really don't. And it's a shame, because they're really nice, and depressing.
It seemed to me the young kids think like this because as soon as they're old enough to learn, they're fed an unending diet of anti-gay propaganda. And one of the main drivers of this anti-gay propaganda is the church, which since the time of the first missionaries has been preaching the idea that homosexuality is an abomination and an evil. Recently, this preaching has intensified as influence and money from American evangelists has energized Ugandan pastors in their crusade to victimize and punish the gay community.
No to sodomy! If you go down with homosexuality, with sin, and go to hell, you perish, you fail!
One of the most active is Solomon Marley, who claims he was first to openly come out against gays.
Hello. Pastor Marley, how are you? Can we go outside? Have a chat on your balcony? Let's do it. Okay. Pastor Marley, can you explain to me what is so bad about being homosexual?
What they're doing is unethical. What they're doing is a problem. What they're doing is health-wise a hazard. It's morally incomprehensible and abominable. Pedophiles target young people, okay? That is minors. Gays, some of them consent, but some of them go for the young people.
Gay people are as bad as pedophiles.
Of course. Of course. They claim to love, yet they cause hurt.
You don't believe that people can love each other of the same sex?
You see,
not possible.
It is beyond human imagination that people of the same kind can love each other. They cannot.
It was at this point he offered a challenge I couldn't refuse.
I just want one homosexual, brilliant enough, in Britain or America or the whole world to come and face me. We face off each other, and he tells me when he started realizing that he was actually gay.
Right.
Because they are lying.
I believe that I was born gay.
Are you a gay? You are gay. Since
as far as I can remember.
Now, tell me this. Have you ever had any woman?
No.
How many men have you had?
How many men? Oh, I couldn't count.
Many?
Oh, yeah.
You've had many? More than 10?
Yeah.
More than 20?
Yeah.
50?
Yeah.
So you don't love?
Yeah. I haven't had as many as I told you, by the way. Yeah, go on.
You don't love?
I do love.
So it's ganging?
I do love.
It's reckless?
It's not like I've been philandering myself everywhere and carousing.
One comes, another comes,
no,
another
comes.
Like
that.
It's reckless.
It's not like that.
Scott,
straight relationships work out, gay relationships work out, or they don't.
You put it into your heart, into your mind that I think, and now you believe it. You've got to say that to deceive other people because you want so many people to come to your ranks.
I don't want anyone to come to my ranks.
No,
I'm not recruiting people. It's just the way I am.
Look, don't fool the world.
I'm not fooling
the world. And don't fool Ugandans.
Oh, my God.
My brother, my son.
Oh, my God.
Okay? Okay? You were not born a gay.
Okay.
You were born a man with a penis
Yes, that's right.
Okay? And with ananas.
Yes,
the
I believe
anus
so.
was for defecation, and the penis was for urination.
Okay, yeah, we've been
and
through
of
this.
course,
can we agree to disagree on this?
You cannot convince me.
That's clear. Well, it's been good to have this healthy debate with you today. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Now, you're a homosexual. We've met. Yeah. Have I killed you?
Not yet, no. Are you going to now?
No. Let me tell you. Let me tell you this, okay? I was saying that...
I actually quite enjoy my banter with him. It's like fencing in a way. But the thing is, no matter how hard you try to tell him that I haven't been recruited, he's not having any of it. And he truly, truly believes all that stuff he was just saying, which is really dangerous. Behind the laugh, it's just like, oh my God, you are a scary, scary man.
Normally, I would ignore people like Pastor Marley, but in Uganda, I can't, because it's their views that are shaping the law. At the moment, people are arrested and jailed for being gay, and many complain of being beaten. But if the anti-gay bill is passed, it's only going to get worse. The bill includes the death penalty for consenting adults who are serial offenders, life imprisonment for intimate touching, and jail for anyone, including friends and family, who don't turn gay people in. It might seem like a hopeless situation, but there are some brave people attempting to fight back. One of the most prominent in Uganda is Frank Mugisha, a gay rights activist.
Frank's been in contact with me, and he has been invited on a radio show in the west of Uganda. It's about 200 kilometres away in a place called Mbarara. So Kampala's here, and Mbarara is there. He knows I'm a radio DJ, so he thinks it'd be good if I could go along. And also, the topic of discussion is gay people, which never happens in this country, hardly ever anyway.
I left with Frank the next day. He heads an organisation called Sexual Minorities Uganda and is constantly being threatened. But this hasn't stopped him putting his head above the parapet. After hours of driving along some pretty awful roads, we finally made it to Mbarara. And with darkness falling, I was keen to explore the nightlife with Frank and Steve, our driver. As someone who spends a lot of time in bars and clubs, it was great to immerse myself in almost familiar surroundings.
I wish Uganda had gay DJs who would go and play music in schools, music in clubs. But I guess there are so many Ugandan gay DJs who don't want to come out of the closet.
It'll happen. It'll happen.
As the night wore on, I mixed with the locals and felt more relaxed than any other time since getting to Uganda. I was even beginning to think things weren't so bad after all.
This is an amazing club. I've had a really good time tonight. Nice to let my hair down for a bit after all the stuff that we've gone through. I did have to have a chat about what girls I liked earlier with some of Steve's friends, and I kind of just fudged the conversation. And it makes me think that if they knew who I really was, they might view me differently. But I've kept my head down and just, you know, gone along with things and had a really good night. It's been really nice.
In the morning, still buoyed by a sense of optimism, we headed over to Vision FM. Across the country, radio stations have been fined or forced to close for hosting homosexual debates, which is why this debate, hosted by DJ Jimmy Pound, was such a big deal.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome. Please, show you.
Thank you very much.
Walking into the studio, I immediately felt at home. It was just like being in London getting ready to do my own Radio 1 show. Although this time, I had to take a back seat and let someone else take the lead.
Okay then, we're really going to be talking about something very sensitive, homosexuality. Now, my brother, you're activating for homosexuality, you're saying fine homosexuality, hip hip hooray.
Every person is talking about homosexuality. People know about it. Your callers would say, we know it. We've met homosexuals.
Let me ask you a question.
Right?
Does knowing it mean that it's right? Because they know it, does it make it right in any way?
What makes you think it's wrong?
What makes me... In the beginning, it was Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. So really, I don't get it. Okay, yes, my mind might be misplaced at this point, but please correct me if I'm wrong.